Welcome to Running Plays with Coach P. Wade. I am Coach P. Wade. And y'all, the Super Bowl has happened. We have a new Super Bowl champion, the Philadelphia Eagles, and everyone's excited, right? I mean, for me, I'm not really big on the NFL. Honestly, I'm not really big on sports as much as I used to be. I'm not that invested into it. I still enjoy it. Of course, we watched it last night. You had Kendrick Lamar at the halftime show. You got the Drake beef. You got Trump. You got Taylor Swift. You got all the entertainment, right? So it's interesting to watch, I guess, right? For me, it's not that interesting because I decided last year, and this is what this episode is going to be about. I decided to change the things that I invest my time into. I decided to not really watch everybody else living out their life, living out their dreams, winning, right? Not saying I'm hating. I'm proud of them. I'll congratulate them. But I got to get to my dreams, right? I can't put all my time, effort, energy into other people. And that goes into the entertainment world, the sports world, and different things like that. Because couple years ago, I would know every single thing that was happening with a celebrity, with a actor, rapper, whatever, sports person. I would know it all, but I wasn't doing anything as far as personal development. So now that I'm in this personal development space, and I know if you're watching this, you are as well, it's time for us to level up. It's time for us to change our mindset and think about, okay, so yeah, they won the Super Bowl. Let's talk about the Super Bowl of your life. Let's talk about the championship game that you're trying to win. Whatever your dream is, if it's a dream of becoming an entrepreneur, if it's a dream of having the career of your dreams, if it's whatever, you want to be an author, you want to be a speaker, you want to be whatever you want to be, how are you going to get to that championship game? If you want to be a bikini bodybuilder, right? Whatever it is that you're chasing after right now, if you're an athlete, if you want to win your own championship, whatever place you are in life, if you're trying to get your degree, the list goes on. What's your championship game? What's your Super Bowl? And how are you going to win that? And I want us to change our lens. Yes, it's cool, y'all. I'm not saying let's not have leisure time. Let's not watch and celebrate sports. That's what we do. But that same time, that same energy, those same emotions, take that and put it into you. And let's see what you get. Let's see how many rings in life that you're going to get, right? How many wins you're going to get. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And as we talk about what is your Super Bowl, I want y'all to take some time right now and think, what's your Super Bowl in life? What's that win? What are you really going after? What are you looking to achieve? Because we all have something, and maybe you've already achieved some things that you're proud of, but I'm sure there's more. Because we're not getting complacent. If you still breathing on this earth, there's still more for you to do, more for you to accomplish. Like my wife always says, she won a 5K. Then she went to a weightlifting match and she got second place in that. Now she's doing bikini bodybuilding. It's just, once you achieve different things, it's good to keep going and keep building on and keep adding on. We watched the football players do it, right? They go from high school champs to college to now NFL. We watched Jalen Hurts do it. So we always keep up with them. What's your story going to be? And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. What about you? And when we talk about NFL players, we got NBA All-Star game coming up. There's 3 things that have to go into you winning your championship. Preparation, coaching, and execution. How's it all going to play out? So when you think about, we'll continue on with the NFL. When you think about Jalen Hurts, he's the quarterback that just won. Congratulations, by the way. I'm going to talk about that one day because I'm very proud of him, his story, and I think people don't know about it, and I want to highlight it. So I will do an episode on that. But let's talk about the preparation. He didn't just become a NFL champion, right? He didn't just become, that didn't just happen by chance. He had to prepare for that. And the preparation started years ago. It started late nights. It started in the weight room. It started watching film. He was doing this in the dark, behind the scenes, in the gym, So for you, your preparation may be okay, we'll use me. My preparation is how I get up in the morning and I give an hour of my day to myself. I'm reading, I'm exercising or stretching typically. I'm meditating, I'm doing my affirmations, I'm praying, I'm sitting in silence, I'm watching a video of a motivational speaker, I'm practicing a speech, all those different things. I'm pouring into myself. I'm building myself up. That's the behind the scenes. So when I get on a stage with a microphone in my hand, I could do my thing. When I get in front of some kids and I need to inspire and motivate them, I can do it because I've been working on it behind the scenes. You just don't show up, right? You don't just show up, suit up, and you on the court and you in the game. Same thing in life. There's some preparation that has to happen. You got to watch film on what you're looking to do. If you're looking to run a business, we need to be studying people that are running businesses. We need to be watching videos on how to do it, maybe going to school, whatever the case may be for you. But there's some preparation that has to go into it. So how are you preparing? Like people say they want greatness. They want to achieve all these things in life. But are you willing to put the work in? Are you willing to do what's required? Are you willing to really have that responsibility of what you're asking for? I have to ask myself that all the time. I pray for things that I pray for, and I'm like, do you want that responsibility? My answer is yes, 100%. Give it to me. I tell God all the time, give me more. I can handle it. I want it. You can trust me with it. I'm obedient. I got it. So those are things that the preparation stage, you feel me? You just don't become a bikini bodybuilder. You got to change your diet. You got to start eating differently. You have to have a different workout regimen. You got to cut people out sometimes because they want to drink margaritas and Taco Tuesday, and you can't have that anymore. You got to you got to cut it, right? You got to cut your losses. The preparation stage. You just don't step on stage to become a bodybuilder. There's a lot that goes on. You got to have a different sleep regimen. So many things. So I say that to say for you, how are you preparing to win the championship in your life? What things are you doing on the daily? Are you just waking up, rolling over, picking up your phone, scrolling on it a little bit, putting it down, taking a shower, getting ready for work, going to work, coming home, rinse and repeat? If you're doing that, then there's some things that may need to get changed in your lifestyle, in your setup. Because that's not preparing you for what you want. No matter what it is, that's not preparing you. You're going to have to put time into what you want to do. Kobe Bryant was, man, his thought process with time investment into what you want to do was one of the greatest. He already knew if people going to show up at 11 o'clock for practice and they going to practice 2 hours, if he got up earlier and went hard for 2 hours, went home, ate his breakfast, spent time with his family, came back for an hour, and then at 11 when the team showed up, he ready to go. He already has 3 additional hours. You multiply that by 5 days a week. He's practicing 15 hours more than everybody else or working out whatever he was doing. And these ain't the exact numbers for him, but that's how his mind was. He knew he would be ahead of everyone else. And I want you to start getting that type of mind frame. Like, how bad do you really want it? You say you want it. You say you want to achieve it. You say you want financial freedom. You say you want to be a winner. You say you want it, right? Like whatever that is for you. Like for me, I want to be one of the best motivational speakers in the world. How bad do you want it? I have to ask myself every day. When my alarm clock go off at 4:30, I used to rise at 5, y'all. I wrote a whole book about it, but now I rise at 4:30. When it goes off and I'm tired, I always have to ask myself right before I get up and I turn it off. I say, how bad do you want it? Everybody want to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts got to do. And that wakes me up because that allows me to hold myself accountable because I said this is the lifestyle I wanted. And the only way you're going to become that is by getting up, pouring into yourself, practicing, praying, writing, getting better and improving behind the scenes, not just when you turn the camera on and make a video for TikTok. You got to do it behind the scenes. It's not just when you're making your podcast episode for the week. You're going to have to put in the work so you continue to get better. I got to get those reps in. You got to get those reps in. Whatever the reps are in your field, in your lane, you got to get the reps in. You just can't show up to the game, right? And coaching, that's another thing. So preparation coaching. Who's around you? Who's helping you out? We all need a support system. I like using the analogy of when you're a kid and you're on a swing. You might could do it by yourself at a certain point. You can go high, you start getting that momentum, But sometimes you need that extra push to go to the level that you ain't never been to. I remember when I was a kid on the swing, my sister used to push me so high. I couldn't go that high without that push from my sister. So think about that. You may have to have a different group of like-minded individuals that you're connected to, or you may have to get a coach. It just all depends. Everybody's different. I know for bodybuilding, or when people are trying to lose weight, gain weight, you get a coach, because we all know when you in the gym, when you got to do two more and you by yourself, you're going to put them weights down. But when you have a coach on your side and that coach say two more, you going to do the two more. It's having that accountability. And then the last thing is the execution. How do we get to where we have a goal, or we have a plan? We have a goal, we have a plan. How do we get to the point of execution? Not first thing. This is, I don't know what it is on the list, but you got to stop watching from the sidelines. You got to stop watching life from the sidelines and allowing fear to hold you hostage for your entire life, because you are going to have regrets at the end of this life if that's what you choose to do. No more sitting in the dugout watching everyone else hit the home runs. No more sitting on the sidelines just being a spectator. That season of your life is over. If you're watching this today, it's done, okay? You're no longer going to be a spectator. It's time for you to check in. You on the side, they calling your number. It's time for you to check into your game in life. What are you going to do? Show up for yourself, right? The same energy. And I've just watched people get so rowdy, so hype about these athletes, about these superstars, about these celebrities. And then I'm looking at them in their life and they're being complacent. And it's okay if you're comfortable, because there are some people, I know people they cool where they are. And that this ain't no jab at you, but I'm talking to the people that say they want more. I'm talking to the people that say they want to elevate their life. They want to be great. They want to be this. They want to be a beast. They want to be a goat. They want to be all these things, but they don't want to put in the work. They want to spectate because they're allowing fear to stop them. Have some faith. Do it scared. Get out your comfort zone. I like to say this one too. Like, it's always going to be uncomfortable in the beginning. It's like when you first get into the water at the pool in the summertime, and you put your foot in there and you take it right out because it's cold. But you got to get your body acclimated, and you go at a slow pace. You go at your own pace. Some people just try to dip and go, but for me, I like to just go at a little pace, and I keep going. And what happens naturally, that water starts feeling warmer on your body, and now you're comfortable in something that was initially uncomfortable. So always remember that. And the last thing I'm gonna leave y'all with is one of my favorite poems from Linda Ellis called "The Dash." If you haven't heard it, go look it up. Go read it tonight. Go read it today, whatever time you're watching this. But in The Dash, it's about a man who gets up at a funeral of his friend, and he's about to read the eulogy. And, you have the dates from the day his friend was born to the day his friend died. But he let everyone know those aren't the most important things on the tombstone, on the obituary. The most important thing is the dash in between, how he lived his life. We always sometimes focus on the day we were born, the day we die, but what do we do with that dash in between? What are you doing with your dash? Really think about that. How are you spending it? If today was it, would you be happy? If this was your last year, is this how you wanted it to be? If this was your last season, did you work as hard as you could have? Did you go to your capacity? Or were you just floating and living on autopilot in life? Ask yourself those things. And if your answer is, you know what, I was holding myself back. I was sitting, I was waiting. I thought I had more time. Then as you're watching this, you still here, so you still have time in your dash. So go after your dreams. Go after your goals. Go after your Super Bowl ring. Okay? And I ain't going to keep this longer than that. And also, I forgot. One day I'm going to get it right, y'all. If you're not already locked in, if you are, thank you. I appreciate you for supporting me. But if you're not, please please share, please subscribe to my channel. I drop motivation, inspiration, impactful messages every day. You're going to get it from me. And hey, you missing out if you're not subscribed. I tell people all the time, like, I don't have that many subscribers yet. I don't get that many views. I don't focus on that. I focus on the impact, because if I touch one heart and one mind per day, I did my job. So I think I have great messages. I would love for your family, friends, colleagues to hear them. May impact their life as well. So, y'all, that's all I got. Please lock in with me on my socials, on TikTok at Coach P. Wade, on Instagram at Coach P. Wade, on Facebook at Patrice Wade. My book is out on Amazon, I Rise at 5, The Secrets to Success, Peace, and Happiness. And if you're looking for some coaching, if you have a team builder, anything, CoachPWade.com. Hit me up on there. We can connect and we can move forward. But y'all, that's all I got. Go out there and win your Super Bowl. You got this. I'm out.